Welcome to the Nightly Rant. I'm Mike.
And I'm Toria.
This is the show where we talk about the awful things that have happened in our day, the awesome things that have happened in our day,
and all the things in between.
Thanks for listening, and we truly hope you enjoy. Hey, this is Mike, and I just wanted to tell you that if you enjoyed the show, and I truly hope you did, you can subscribe on iTunes or Google Play and not miss a single episode. But if you happened to miss an episode and you didn't find it on Google Play or iTunes for some reason, you could go to our website, which is thenightly.wordpress.com. So as promised, here I am. It's Saturday, better known as Supervisor Saturday. So today, we're going to revisit a topic that we talked about earlier in the week, only I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel about that topic. So, in the visit to the Santa Ana Riverbed Homeless Encampment episode, we talked about Supervisor Todd Spitzer and how he was not honestly answering questions that were being asked of him by the media. So, with that in mind, my opinion of that discussion is as follows. Supervisor Spitzer is not transparent. And to me, transparency is one of the key components of leadership. I feel that he makes decisions based on his own political motives. So, he wants to run for district attorney in the next election, and as such wants to look like he's tough on crime. So he comes out after the homeless. Where has he been for 8 years as this has gotten worse and worse and worse? And yes, those encampments have been around for a long time. There's people who have lived there for 13 and 14 years. What does that tell you? Like, this guy took office, was supposed to be doing strategic planning for his district, and yet the homeless population grew tremendously bigger under his watchful eye. That's because you, as his constituents, don't really know what programs he's enforcing, implementing, whatever you want to call it. Because he's not transparent and doesn't show you what those things are. You have no real idea of what his motive is. You have to let his motive be decided based upon the topic you're speaking of. If that makes any sense to any of you. But that's a problem, especially when someone wants to be the top law enforcement officer in the entire county. Because that position is really open to abuse. And if you're not all over it and on top of it and organized and knowing everybody what they're doing and what they're not doing, you could give up some rather important control to unsavory people, if you know what I mean. So, I feel like people need to take a closer look at this guy, and they need to realize that, yeah, the county finally moved the people thanks to who? Todd Spitzer? I don't think so. It's thanks to Judge Carter. that the county finally moved the homeless people out of the Santa Ana riverbed. I mean, San Diego had a hepatitis outbreak. Did that inspire Orange County to take action? No, wouldn't. They took the "it won't happen here" attitude. But it's very possible that it already has happened here. And only time will tell. So, this is one of those cases where inaction leads to a reaction rather than the right action. And they need to learn to make the difficult decisions that are involved in running a county of this size. You can't shy away from that responsibility. Now, with that in mind, I really hope that you take the time to talk to me, get to know me. Don't just assume because on one issue we see things differently, that means on all issues we're going to see things differently, because that's just not the case. I disagree with people that I know on many different things, but I agree with them on many more different things. And it's different with each person. It's never exactly the same, but there is a core that's always there. And that's how that works. Does that make any sense? Okay, well, that's about all I can say to you guys tonight. These things are going to run anywhere from 5 minutes to 15 minutes on Saturdays leading up into the election. And, I might talk about Todd Spitzer 15 times in a row, or maybe I'll mix it up. We don't know. It all depends on what needs to be said, because that's what this is about. It's about saying what needs to be said. Supervisor Saturday. Peace out.